All right, Spirit. So let's go with North America. Let's start off there. Let's see what's going on here. Your perspective. It's all about perspective and perception. Remember that, collective. Something about people getting really, I'm hearing, choked up or getting in a chokehold about this situation coming in. It's all about how you perceive it. You need to shine brightly is what we have at the bottom of the deck. Your ancestors are saying keep shining. We have a card coming through which is open to love. Remain open to love right now at this time. You're going to see a lot of nasty energies come through with regards to this person, this thief energy. It's going to shape something, some trajectory. Be open to love, relationships, passion, and fulfillment here. Spirit, what would you like to say about North America? And as I'm doing that, I'm feeling like my left arm hurts. So something about your left hand being cut off, like you feeling disconnected from people closest to you very soon. That's coming through. That's why they're telling you to be open to love. For those that are in the North America region here. 9 of Cups. What can we expect here? We have a 2 of Cups. Okay, and we have Death. Figures, right? So for Scorpio season, for world events in North America, we have the Nine of Cups, 2 of Swords, and the Death card, which tells me that there's going to be a huge transition period where you're going to be reassessing what you value. On a grand scale, there's going to be people walking out and walking away, as we were talking about with the job market. That's coming through primarily right now, in addition to everything else we just talked about. You're going to have to hunker down, guys, because you're going to begin to see, I'm hearing oppression, more, unfortunately, oppression in some form or fashion here. It's going to be moving really quickly. You're going to see this really soon, but it's going to quickly dissipate as quickly as it comes up and strikes. What kind of oppression here? We have the 2 of Pentacles, money. So you're going to be feeling tighter on your finances, which tells me economically there's going to be some money that's going to be lost. Like you're going to see prices hike up even more. There's going to be like some they're going to address specifically mothers here. I feel like specifically families, if you take governmental assistance, that's going to be coming up in this reading. I feel like they're talking about you fighting to make ends meet for your family. But there's going to be some difficulties in addressing, like I'm hearing a stipend or governmental assistance, supplemental assistance with regards to families. So expect there to be like some kind of like stringent rule that comes out that's a bit more stringent for parents or for families that are working to make ends meet that need the money. So expect there to be kind of like a difficulty for a number of you there in the US and just in North America. Let's see, the Fool, the Knight of Swords, and the Devil. Okay. You're going to be getting like a notice. A number of people are going to be getting a notice soon about this, and it's going to worry them because your benefits or something is going down, and you're going to have to feel like you need to work to maintain your finances. That's coming through more. Okay. Oh, there's going to be people that are going to have to take on something else additionally to take care of their children. I'm seeing like 10 of Wands and the Emperor. Yeah, guys. So it's going to be difficult on the breadwinner, whoever that is, whoever is taking care of the family primarily. You're going to be needing to focus on your intuition a lot to get through this time. I feel like some people are going to feel stuck because they're not used to trusting their intuition and going with it. It's going to feel like overwhelming if you're not careful. You need to be careful that you're like thinking through stuff before you sign contracts in desperation to make the money or to make ends meet in the next 3 months, okay? If you guys are liking this video, please like, share, and subscribe. This energy exchange is intense, but I still do it for this channel because I love it. This is what I am passionate about. But if you could support and also help this message get out to other people, I would greatly appreciate it. Spirit would greatly appreciate it as well. My spirit team is definitely appreciative. So we're getting the King of Wands, the Nine of Swords, and the Strength. You guys are going to have to hunker down big time. Ace of Swords. What kind of rule is this? I I'm not happy with it. It seems like it's going to be something for quite some time. It could be for the next 3 to 7 months. Someone's partnering with another, and like the benefits are changing, so you're going to end up having some people, some partnerships that were long standing addressed here. Someone is going to stand up for like a corporation that's really intricately tied to the government assistance program. Like for instance, if you're thinking about formula or thinking about like certain things, certain brands, they're going to be walking away because they want a better deal with the government, with your local state, with your local social services program. Something like that is coming through, and you're going to notice like big corporations that work together at one point drifting apart, focusing on the horizons on better deals, and that might cost more, and that might affect how you receive the benefits as well. Does that make sense? Okay. What else can they expect in North America sphere for the rest of the people that are here, that are dealing with this very soon? We have the Star. Interesting. Can you please clarify that? So we have the Three of Pentacles. You're going to see big collaborations in North America with regards to like and the entertainment industry. Big collaborations. You're going to see people collaborating, but they're also taking time away from the spotlight. A number of people are going to be standing their ground with regards to their boundaries and then taking time away. So you're going to see two groups, people that are standing up and focusing on their craft, collaborating. But I feel like a lot of them are going to be doing this thing where they spend time away and get some much needed rest. They've been doing this for a long time. Specific artists that you guys admire are going to be taking the time to get their mind right and prepared. So you might not see a lot of things happening actively. It might just be like kind of a lull in comparison to what's coming out in 2024. What's coming out? Knight of Wands. Okay. So there's going to be a lot of a flurry. I'm hearing a flurry of activity from people in 2024. You're going to feel like you're going to feel like, oh my gosh, there's so many things for me to look at. There's so many things for me to talk about. Competition is going to get better in 2024 with regards to the artists that we watch. Something about them having a fire lighting up under their ass or something. Feel like it's like the passion for their projects are going to come out, and you guys are going to know about them. And I feel like there's going to be more that you receive from them because they took the time that they needed to rest. I feel like that is going to be a big thing you're noticing. You're going to be like, damn, these people actually are pretty good when they have time to themselves. We have adjustments are required. A lot of them are going to be adjusting their sound, adjusting what record company they're in. So you're going to see a lot of changes with regards to their producers, their management. You've already started seeing them this year. They're going to continue. They're very close to achieving their goals. They're going to get there. Okay, this is for a number of people, and it says have faith in your dreams. Faith. Someone here is there's a number of artists that are going to be focusing on their faith as well, bringing love into their environment, I'm hearing changing kind of like who they listen to, who they work with. Luck is on their side at the end of the day. We also have balanced spirituality and practicality. You're going to see a lot more spiritual energies from the artists that you watch. Like they're going to be starting to talk about spiritual topics. They're going to be more open about what they believe and what they think. I'm hearing Noah Schnapp. I don't know that person, but I've heard that person before somewhere. So actors, actresses as well, seeing the Six of Wands here, which is about success. Yeah, strength is coming out a lot. Leo energy is going to be dominating. But I'm hearing remain amicable. 1 second, guys. Okay. There's going to be like a distinct set of Leos that are going to be taking over in the music industry, okay? They're going to play fair, but they're when I heard remain amicable, I feel like they're going to be peaceful about it. But there's going to be some mad competition, guys. Expect that. Okay. So I had to take a moment to pause, to really reflect, and also to get my camera charged. So until I have the means in which I can get something that can withstand long videos, I will do that. But I had to take moments, and I think what's beautiful about the moments that I take and how they count is that Spirit begins to use those moments in order for me to see things clearer. As I was taking some time and channeling the energy of world events in general, I was seeing this as reminding me of Beauty and the Beast. It reminded me the candle, specifically the candles lit over there on the corner left, on the left side, and the flower, mosaic pattern of the flower in the mirror. It reminded me a lot of Beauty and the Beast, and I feel like what's going to happen is we're going to see also, to add to what we know about the collective experience, I feel like we're going to be seeing a lot of we're going to be seeing a lot of people that look physically beautiful. So this person, this wealthy man, could be beautiful. There are aspects of something about the beauty of people and seeing beneath the surface and seeing how they're actually beasts. Now, what's really interesting is that I'm noticing now with the wealthy man that you remembered if you watched Beauty and the Beast, you remembered the rose inside of this glass case. I'm feeling as though their voice, right? I'm seeing like the wheels turning in here as like a ticketing system. And I almost feel like ticketing systems are involved in this reading, meaning this person, it's like their voice. It's like the impact of this person is I don't even think they recognize just how powerful their voice is in the collective, meaning this person has a really big part to play in how we roll is what I'm hearing, how we operate and how we address things, because their opinion matters. I feel like they're a very youthful energy. Very generous in the sense where they're generous in the information and insight that they give. I feel like they help people navigate some confusion by giving them and giving other people some insight. But I feel like there's a lot more that they could give. They just don't give like all of it, or a good amount of it. But I feel like this person, with this being covered, it feels like they're covering or protecting their voice until the time is right. The rose was protected because it was the most precious thing to the beast, right? That's what they needed in order to transition into finding the right person. They needed to protect that rose. And so I feel like this person protects their voice, and they also are protecting their votes. That's what I'm getting. Interesting. I'm hearing supernatural. And as I was waiting for my camera and everything else in life to let me finish this reading, or at least to continue this reading, it felt like every and anything that could happen or to distract me happened. And I always want to make sure I go back and tune in again. So I was hearing meager a lot. Meager. This person might just be really skinny, but I'm thinking of meager as the need for balance as the issue, a big issue with this person. Balance, sharing it with others, sharing that balance, or coming to a more balanced front with regards to his coworkers or partners. I feel like he's very greedy. Okay. Yeah, and look at the bottom of the deck, guys. The devil energy is coming through. And what's interesting, it's coming through as the Four of Wands and the Seven of Swords. This can also indicate an extramarital affair with this guy. He had extramarital relationships as well. That's coming through. All right. Back to what we were talking about here. Let's keep going. So we were talking about celebrities, right, in the arena of North America, specifically artists from North America. Let's see. Let's keep going. If you guys like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Doing so will help people see this in the algorithm, since I am fairly new to YouTube, okay? I feel like I should transition, take all of this off here. Let's see what else we have going on here in this area in North America. Since this is the overall energy at the bottom, I'm going to keep it here and then move on. Okay. Okay, Spirit. So as I was channeling, or at least as I was getting things done, I tend to channel very smoothly or transition into channeling very quickly. I was getting the message about genuine leather, something about leather being significant going forward in the next 4 months. Something about genuine leather, the price of that being affected. I'm also getting the word stomach, so there might be some more digestive issues in the collective that are going to be studied. You're going to get more insight on digestion, specifically like issues with regards to not being able to keep things down. It also could deal with food as well. Agriculture is coming through. So we're going to be getting some difficult information to digest. I feel like that's what's coming through. Spiritual and physical things, like actual things we put in our bodies, okay? USDA is coming up, regulations. We have at the bottom of the deck the Queen of Cups, the Moon, and the Ten of Pentacles. This is about women. I'm getting a lot of information with regards to feminine energies here. Okay. Mothers, specifically with regards to their family. Going through some difficulties with the family very soon. Is there anything else you'd like to say for North America before we close and likely move into the next part of this reading, the next continent? We have the Ace of Wands. I don't know why, but earlier I was getting this channeled message. Healigelati. So Healy or Heali Gelati. And I don't know exactly what that means, but maybe it's about something gelatinous or something that, like, with regards to our food, moving out of something that was very not beneficial to the public, that was not disclosed to us. There's going to be some information and insight that comes out that we're going to have to respond to. And I think a lot of people are going to be denouncing this thing. It's something that we've used for quite some time in regards to food. And some people are going to make some money off of sharing this, and then they're going to make a lot of money off of the disappointment that people have with some certain food or substance in the food that we're going to be noticing that was hidden from us. So this could be from like chains, like, you know, with regards to your food, like for instance, like maybe Chick-fil-A or something, or like fast food, noticing some inconsistencies or health issues with regards to what is commonly used. Another thing is going to come up. So that's coming up, and I think that's why it's affecting mothers, because I feel like when it comes to your child, there may be cases of something coming out that affects children or affects pregnant women or something like that. We have the High Priestess in reverse. It's counterintuitive. It's something that you would be like, why the hell are we having this in our food? I feel like people are going to take a stand against it and fight back. Yeah, a lot of conflict over this thing, but peace is going to be assured after this, okay? Peace with the Four Swords, Seven of Wands, and the Lovers. There's going to be a greater acceptance and openness to health, of like opening up to long-term benefits of certain foods, of having a better dynamic and relationship with food after this comes out. I'm going to stop it here because my phone is going, or my camera is going to die. And I will be back in a moment. Okay, so to close for North America, okay, I'm hearing teapot. So some things are gonna like strike people. Conversations are gonna strike people. I feel like we're gonna get really big arguments that are going to come out on TV, like for instance with regards to this person that we had in the back. Some seasoned person on TV is going to be saying some outlandish things. They're highlighting this person. They're highlighting that they need to pay attention to their work, because there is someone that is going to be operating against them. For some reason, that's important for you guys to know. They're going to be very happy when they're gone. So this person won't be on the set or something like that very soon. So they're telling them do not take risks, but I feel like this person is very wise and they do not forget. So this person's going to remember offenses. They're going to be wiser at the end of this situation, but it may be disappointing for them. I feel like it's not going to affect them physically, like monetarily as much. I feel like they're going to overcome this. They might even go into something on their own, doing something themselves, and this might be their way of exiting. Waiting for news, package, letter. Spirit, what would you like to say in regards to the economy going forward with regards to North America? I feel as though with regards to boosting morale, then the media already has a huge impact on people. I feel like it's going to have a big impact as we expect, and that's why it's coming out so much in this reading. All right, let's keep going. What messages do we have, Spirit, for the economy? Time to go out and have fun. You're going to see people going out more because people are getting real tired of what's going on in the economy. I feel like people are going to try to spend more time and also take more time retreating inward to find out what it is that their soul needs. So you're going to see that on a grander scale very soon. Beware of self-delusion. Some people need to just not be too... There's something about practicality and spirituality being important, having a balance and not going too crazy. I feel like people are going to be... I'm hearing setting up, ending situations in jobs, as I mentioned earlier. That's coming out again for North America. So I feel like you're going to see it a lot here in the US and in the rest of North America. Something about June being significant as well. Some people may have been feeling this muddled, unclear energy back in June, earlier in June, and now they're beginning to then move out of this energy. How many months is that? July, August, September, October, 4 months prior. Interesting. The number 4 is coming through. Cat, a two-faced friend. Okay, so we're gonna expect a lot of people having this quitting. There's gonna be a huge quitting streak with regards to a group of people, and we're gonna see that in the news as well. People looking inward for emotional satisfaction more than in their jobs. This is interesting because it says wish will not be granted, so it may be short-lived. What else would you like to say, Spirit? We have a stubborn, aggressive person. So we're getting stubborn energy coming through. New creative ideas. We're going to be seeing a lot of new creative ideas for the economy. And there's going to be some new laws in place. I feel like people are going to be putting their foot down with regards to the old ways. They're going to be challenged. But I see a lot of either... What's interesting is birth is here, crib, which is birth or conception of a child or enterprise. There may be a lot of births coming in, like a surge. July is significant during the summer. So people recognizing that they're pregnant, because that's 3 months in. Also businesses booming before we have some collapse. But it seems like it's going to be the smaller sector. Like it's going to be in regards to like younger women that have like a family for some reason is coming through. Vacation. Yeah, we have someone will gossip all of your secrets. You're going to hear a lot of people's secrets, especially regarding young creators. So we're going to be seeing a lot of young creators getting some stuff coming out about them and about their like issues or vices. A lot of two-faced energy coming in where people are going to be sharing the information and insight that they know about close relatives, close friends that are in the public eye. You're going to get a lot of juicy information is what they're saying. Okay. You're going to see a lot of stupid incidences happening, I feel, is what I'm also getting, because the bottom of the deck here was someone is behaving stupidly. Turkey. Also reminds me of Thanksgiving, this happening by Thanksgiving. We also have nest, an emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. So the family is coming to the forefront here. The family and emotional fulfillment primarily in the next 3 months. Let's move on. Spirit team, thank you so much for the messages that we're receiving. I likely am going to have to orient this in the future in a way where I can address so many different, like, address this in a way that's not too winded, because it's a lot. Okay, so let's keep it moving. Alright. So, I feel like this card's coming through. 9 of Wands energy. That's about, oh wow, I opened the deck and look what came out, guys. 9 of Wands. Alright, so the 9 of Wands is coming out twice. This is in regards to some stronghold or some resilience people have in regards to children. Why is children coming through? Ace of Wands. Having children. Interesting. We have the 2 of Wands and we have the 8 of Pentacles. Working on the family. Oh, interesting. Queen of Pentacles, moms being more empowered in the family, in the dynamic with the family, in regards to children, taking on both roles. Something about like laws that govern mothers and children, regarding child support, or regarding like how we orient taking care of children, education for children. Interesting. Might even be homeschooling. We have the Tower and the Ace of Swords. Yeah, we might be seeing like a large surge of people homeschooling. That's coming through as well. I feel like we should segue into something big that's been happening with regards to world events right now. Okay,